Alrighty, let's see. Another chronicle. So dealing with the players working with the Giants. And okay, this is the first time I met Neil. Now, Neil, I've met him several times, and he is just a good person. I mean, you can tell, but genuine, just good-hearted person. Big fan of the sense of who he is. So, but the problem was, I didn't know who he was when I first met him, and so I get a call. I guess Neil had met with Kroon in one of the other cities. They ran into each other or something, and Kroon, he wanted to get an autograph ball from Kroon to take back as something more memorable thing, kind of thing. So he's in Yokohama. Kroon calls me. He's like, "Hey, do you got any of my signed autograph balls?" I'm like, yeah, I have a few because I always keep like the players' autographs on hand. So when somebody needs something or I need to grease some wheels a little bit, I can give them an autograph. So I was like, yeah, I have a ball. He's like, hey, can you take it to the club? They're doing Neil's performing tonight. Can you take it there to him and just give it to him for me? I told him you're coming. So I'm like, yeah, sure. So I call the driver. Driver picks me up. And at that time, I don't remember what year it was, but it's still the, cell phone, iPhones, the internet thing wasn't as popular. So it wasn't like you could just Google somebody that quickly. And I didn't even think about it, I don't think. I just wasn't thinking about it. I thought that they would take me straight to him. And I'm asking the driver, I said, who's Neil? And they're like, oh, he sings this song, I was like, okay. Whatever. He plays a song. I'm like, oh, okay, I've heard this song before. Now, I get to the venue, and I have to get there before a certain time because it goes on stage, and then after that, it gets pretty crazy and stuff. So I was just like, so I'm just in a rush. I was at home playing video games. I have to go to this club, and give him this autograph ball. So I get to the club, and then the club promoter comes out, and I know the guy. He's like, hey, Bachi, I heard you're coming. Yeah, let's go backstage to get ready to go on. We only got like 15 minutes, so let's try to hurry. I'm like, yeah, sorry. So I'm going to the club, going to the back, going around, through the VIP and stuff. And then it hits me. I don't know what this guy looks like. So if they don't take me directly to him, I'm going to look like an idiot. It's too late to try to search him or anything like that. I'm trying to look at flyers on the wall, the posters, but they're all in like not color, like the paper's colored, but the print's black and white kind of thing. So that doesn't help. I mean, you can see kind of what it looks like. I'm just like, oh my God. So they knock on the door, they open the door, and it's the big VIP room, and then there's like probably 25 people in there just to make things worse. 25 people in there. So I'm like, okay, all right. These people, I'm doing a quick scan of the room, like all right, they're like Terminator. I'm locking on to people. I'm like, okay, these guys got to be makeup dancers and stuff because the clothes that they're wearing, the way that they're dressed, and how their hair is. And a lot of them are girls. I know it's a guy, so I've narrowed down. All girls are out. So I scan over this way, and this is these guys got to be the managers or something like that because suits and the way they're dressed and the way. So I scanned towards the night, and over in the corner, there's about 6 guys who are eating and getting some things done, laughing and joking, and I can tell they're circling around these 2 or 3 guys. And it's one of those 3 guys, I know for sure, in my mind. Could be wrong. So I look over there, and the guy, the promoter, he's standing on the side because he doesn't want to interrupt their conversation. I'm like, shit, what do I do? How do I do? So I look over there, and they're kind of looking over here like, who's this guy? And I just look over, I was like, Neil. And he was like, yeah, what's up? Thank you so much. If Neil would have been over here and be like, yeah, what? And then I would have looked like a complete idiot. I rolled the dice, I hit it. So he raised his hand. I know that's him. I come up to him and say, hey, Kroon told me to bring you this ball. He's like, oh, Kroon, yeah, he told me you're coming. You're the guy, yeah, you're the man, yeah. Thank you, you're going to stay for the show? And I'm like, yeah, of course. I didn't. As soon as I gave him the ball, I was out. And I was like, of course. And he's like, yeah, well, after the show, if you want, we're going to be doing this. We'll come back to here. We're going to have an after party. I was like, yeah, I'll try to hit it up. And he's like, make him a space in the VIP room, and, in the VIP area. And I'm like, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I'll find my way around. And he was like, all right, well, I got to get out there. He's great meeting you, bam. And, you know, he goes on the stage, and the promoter looks at me. He's like, are you really staying? Because everybody knows I don't. And I was like, nah, I'm gone. That was, you know, I gave him the ball. I did what I had to do. I left. And that was it. That was my first time I met Neil. And then the next time he came back, Universal, I think it was Universal, called me, said, you know, we have a guest coming in the club or something, a thing. And they said, Neil. I was like, oh, yeah, I met him before. So I went to the club, and, you know, at first he didn't recognize me, but then after I said, hey, what's up? You know, we met a couple of years ago at the club in Yokohama. You know, I brought you the autograph ball. He's like, oh, yeah, it's got that weird name. I was like, Bachi. He's like, yeah. How you been? And we talked and sat down, had a couple of drinks, just chatting and stuff. He's a great guy. I mean, even though he could care less who I am type thing, he still tried to pretend. And then a couple of years later, met him again at another party, and, you know, this time now he knows me. Now it's just like, you know, I think every time I see you, I just get fatter. And he just started laughing, like just almost spit out his water. We was taking a picture together, and he's just like, and yeah, every time I've met him, he's been a great guy. He's always. I've seen, like, you know, people trying to get into the VIP and the security, like the club security, and they're kind of not rough, but they're not the friendliest. And I've seen him, you don't touch a girl like that, don't push a girl like that. You know, things like that are really, you notice with these guys. And there's another artist I'll talk about later I was very impressed with that. So, you know, he's just, he even though he's in there, he's talking to people, he's still watching, and he's seen how people are being handled and moved and treated, and he'd be like, oh, you don't need to push her. I'm sorry, ma'am. You know, this is VIP. Just, you know, they can't let you in right now, but, you know, you know, don't worry. You know, we're here. You know, shaking our hands, doing whatever, because, you know, the girl kind of got pushed almost down, I guess it was, and he caught it quick. So great guy. And then after that, he was in Stomp the Yard. And, of course, if he had been in Stomp the Yard before I met him, I would have known who he was, because I know movies, and I would have recognized him right away. But, yeah, great guy, great person, good heart. He's a fun guy. Oh, that's my Neil story. All right. Talk to you later.